Okay, here's the first Noel. I'm going to play it one time through and then go over each bar. Alright, so let's get started here. Okay, let's go over each part. So the very first part of this song, we're starting with 2 and 4 on D and F sharp. The left hand we're going to be playing D and A, and we're playing those together. Then E and G together, D with A, and then D and F sharp. Then E, and then we move our 1 and 3 to D and F sharp with B, G, and then 2 on E, 5 on A, and then the left hand we're playing C sharp and A. Then we shift over here to 1 and 3 on E and B. On the left hand we're playing G and B. Then C sharp, A and D with F sharp and A. Then back to C sharp, G and B with G and B. C sharp in the left hand, and that's the end of the first bar. The second bar we move over here with 1 and 2 to F sharp and A, and D in the left hand. Then C sharp, then D and B with G and B, then E and C sharp with A. And remember that if you look at that, the G in the left hand is tied, so just play the A. Then 2 and 5 on A and D with F sharp and A in the left hand, F sharp and C sharp in the right, and then G and B with C sharp and E in the left. F sharp and D with A, D and B with G and B, and then G and C sharp with E and G in the left hand. The third bar, we're going to be playing eighth notes in the left hand, so remember those are just a half a beat. So we're playing F sharp and D in the right with F sharp and A in the left to G, and then A and D with A in the right hand, E and G with C sharp and A, and then D and A with D and F sharp. Then here we get eighth notes again, so it's an A octave with C sharp and F sharp, E and G together, D and A with F sharp and D, then E, D and F sharp with B, then G, E and A with A and D, C sharp, that A was tied right there, then E and B with G and B, C sharp, A and D with F sharp and A, C sharp, G and B with G and B, C sharp, F sharp and A with D, C sharp, D and B with G and B, E and C sharp with A, and then now we're on the second bar of the second page, A and D with F sharp and A, F sharp and C sharp with F sharp and A, G and B with E and C sharp, F sharp and D with A, okay, and then G and B with D and G, G and C sharp with an E octave, and we get eighth notes coming up in the left hand here, so F sharp and D in the right hand, F sharp and A in the left, G, A and D with A, then E and G, C sharp and A, D and F sharp, and D and A. And now the final part, the chorus, playing C sharp and F with 1 and 4, A octave in the left hand, E and G, D and A with D and F sharp, then E, D and F sharp with B, G, C sharp and A with F sharp and A, F sharp and D with A and D, C sharp, G and B with G and D, then C sharp, G and B with B and D, C sharp and E, F sharp and A with the D, and then C sharp and E. Final bar, F sharp and D with B and D, F sharp and C sharp with A and D, G and B with G and D, F sharp and A with the D octave, B with D, and then G, C sharp with E and A, F sharp and D with F sharp and A, G, A and A together, C sharp and G with an A octave, and then D and F sharp with D and A. So there's all the notes. I'll play it one more time and that'll be the end of this video. Hopefully it gives you enough information. Try to slow down and get quieter at the end. Alright, hopefully that helps. Good luck.